Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to you gaming with son and father today. So today I'm going to give you a boss guide for the commander in Wuchang Fallen Feathers. In my opinion, this is like the boss that's going to really separate the boys from the men, and the boss that's going to pretty much give you a check to let you know if you're ready to go on to throughout the rest of this game because the level of difficulty ramped up with this boss here. However, there is a way to make this boss fight trivial. I can't say trivial, but at least it'll make it very, very easy and manageable. And it does not require a whole lot of skills. It does not require a whole lot of magic. So I'm gonna show you one of the best ways to defeat this boss and get it done so you can get past this boss, stop being stuck, and move on. So I'm going to go over the main mechanic I use for this battle. And it's fairly easy to get to. And I'm still trying to understand this massive thing here. I could optimize it better, but I didn't. But at any rate, um, all I really suggest you can go down this path here, is to get the deflect. This is the main thing that you would need in my gameplay style if you want to follow this mode, which I think is the easiest mode to defeat this boss and get the most out of it. I didn't use a lot of spells. I rarely use spells in this fight, but it was mostly this mechanic right here that I used to get the fight done. And if you notice, before you even step down there, they had a little thing across the screen. I mentioned that clashing and deflecting can turn the fight around. And that's exactly what I use. They gave you a hint on the best way to beat this boss, which is clashing and deflecting. Now, in my opinion, the clashing, I didn't really hit the boss three times in a row to get a clash. So I don't really, it possibly could work. Um, but in order to like avoid any kind of damage at all, deflect is the best method. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, the deflect mechanic is very forgiving in this game here. It is not as tight of a window as some games like maybe Lies of P and the first Berserker Gazan, games of that nature. Um, so give I suggest you really invest in this here, and it will make your gameplay a lot easier. Okay, so the main thing is to that opening move she have. If you deflect that, you might have to take a couple of times to get the timing right, but it's really easy. Once she rears her arms back and she's starting to move, just hit the deflect button. This is very forgiving. So if you just a little bit early, you'll be okay. The main thing is not to be late. She got a couple of options of how she will follow up once you counter her, but those will be kind of easy to avoid as long as you keep your distance. So let's take a look at these different options. So the first thing she's gonna do after she try to go is throw some spikes at you. Just dodge to the left, you'll be fine. All right. So that's easy. The next one that she has is when she tries to do a stomp. Just jump back when you see that. And sometimes she would just follow up with either back up, and then sometimes she will follow up with another attack at you. Just be ready for it, you know. And then every now and then she'll do those swipes there as well. So sometimes it might hit, but if you just keep your distance, you'll be fine. All right, just keep that up, and then next thing you know, you'll be halfway through her bar, and then you can just move on to the second phase. So again, just keep your distance, and no matter which option you use, all you really have to do is just dodge back after you get a hit or two, and that's it. And you will be able to get away from all her different ways she will attack you after she does that initial uh, um, attack on you. Now, after that, once again, it just pretty much just keeping your distance, but don't go too far back, because you still want to try to prompt her to um, dash forward at you. But at the end of the day, you have to just um, keep your distance, but don't go back too far because she can start throwing those things at you. And then you'll be fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Got him.